But we have our next matchup. What's going on here? Markus Zeal making his way out. Markus Zeal making his way out. Here at Xcite Wrestling, I want to welcome everybody. This is our 11th anniversary, night 2. We had our first matchup at the Arnett Mall in a brand new venue. That wasn't broadcasted live, but we are here for you now. We appreciate everybody tuning in. And I can only imagine who Markus Zeal's opponent is going to be. Representing the Salt City Killers. You see the t-shirt. Who could it be? Who could it be? What's going to come through that curtain from Markus Zeal? What? Are you kidding me? Whose house? Marc Hauss returns to Xcite Wrestling. If you were around with Xcite Wrestling in the early days, Marc Hauss, I can't believe this. Marc Hauss returns to Xcite Wrestling versus Markus Zeal. Marc's house. Marc Hauss is back in pro wrestling. You talk about one of the originals in Xcite Wrestling.
Quite a few years here. Before he stepped away, though, very impressive pedigree. Huge mark here in Xcite Wrestling, as well as all across New York State. Some appearances of Ring of Honor as well. So good to see Marc Hauss back here. But talk about competition. Markus Zeal, he might be my favorite Salt City Killers member, if there is a thing, because they are just despicable. But if I was to pick a favorite member of the Salt City Killers, it would probably be Markus Zeal. This kid impressed me a lot. I think he's going to be a big star in his business.
Absolutely, and you know, with the return of Marc Hauss, was just a surprise opponent for Markus Zeal. We're going to see if Marc has any ring rust going back in here, but this is a treat. I mean, it's an anniversary show. Anything can happen. And now Marc Hauss with the Irish whip trips him over.
And not only is he been away for the ring reviewers, but now you have to deal with that out of the outside, the appearance from Adam Stone, the newest member of the Salt City Killers.
And look at that drop kick. Marc Hauss still has it.
I'll tell you, Marc Hauss, the crowd, they're already right behind Marc. It's like we picked up where we left off back in 2019. I believe that, 18-19, can't remember what his last match was. But.
And on the outside, the veteran move there by Marc Hauss. Wait, is he gonna, no, is he? He's gonna send it. On the outside, Marc Hauss!
Marc's house!
Right on the outside.
I'll tell you, Marc Hauss, how about this? He comes back here, 11th anniversary, and kicking his career back off with beating Markus Zeal from the Salt City Killers would be huge.
And throws him in here. And Marcus Zeal, he's just been thrown through a loop here. He was expecting maybe
Yeah.
a student from Xcite Wrestling, but no, he got the return of Mark Hauss.
He was probably thinking somebody from Binghamton too, Marc from Rochester, New York, but one of Binghamton's favorite non-Binghamton sons there, you could say.
Absolutely.
Adam Stone there now out coaching Marcus Zeal. And
Oh, wait, are we going a second time around? Time to the outside.
And I'll tell you, he hasn't lost a step, folks.
You might as well freeze frame that one.
Mark Hauss, he is here to make a statement. He didn't just come back just to be another guy.
But look at this, and a shot right to the face.
I think he equalized Adam Stone being out. But Adam Stone now.
And Marcus Zeal, and he kicked the rope that hit the groin of Mark Hauss.
Yeah, Adam Stone grabbing that foot. Nice distraction there. Marcus Zeal now just taking advantage.
And those straight punches to the face of Mark Hauss.
We saw the Salt City Killers were already victorious tonight with black and yellow, defeating Elijah St. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry, it was a disqualification, but they weren't victorious, but they beat down Axel Lennox and Elijah
Back
St.
suplex by Marcus Zeal.
Victory in their eyes.
Cover, and a 1 count.
Well, we've seen Salt City Killers already deadly earlier this evening.
Absolutely, and they show up in pairs. There's never a single one when you least expect it.
Yeah, we're told that Mike Skyros is not here, but boy, he sent
What
the
a
troops.
shot with an elbow there.
They're all here, including now we have a new member in Adam Stone.
Absolutely, and this kick out right there. The numbers are growing in Salt City Killers. And maybe there's going to be a point when they outrun all the Xcite roster.
Yeah, and I know that they don't want to stop at the heavyweight title. I know black and yellow, they want to be tag team champions. And Marcus Zeal, Jacoby Riddick, those are guys that might want to be international champion in Xcite Wrestling.
Absolutely.
And now Adam Stone, he's been a champion in other promotions as well.
And now Marcus Zeal in the control here of the veteran in the return of Mark Hauss. The chop right there. And another one.
In the 11
3
years,
in a row.
Mark's been part of some big moments here, big as those chops.
You know what? There was a whole different wrestling ring when Mark Hauss was here.
Yeah, Mark now here in the X. This might be his X debut, I would say.
I would say so. I mean, the turnbuckles were red when he was here.
Yeah, back at the old Legion days.
Exactly, before we even broadcasted, and we never saw any footage.
I mean, there's still footage for the Battle of New York we're looking for.
Yeah, Coney Island's out there somewhere.
It is.
And now,
Adam Stone. I'll tell you, Marcus Zeal was correct in bringing him out here.
and look at this. Squeezing the life out of Mark Hauss, stuck inside the ring post.
Of course, Adam still put him in that position anytime he finds a moment to attack, just like a vulture.
And I think the element of surprise is starting to wear off. But wait a second, look at the
But
maneuver
experience.
by experience and agility is still there for Mark Hauss. Is this going to be it? Both are down. Mark needs to make the cover.
Marcus Zeal, trained in Syracuse, been wrestling for a few years here up there at the Pro Wrestling Institute. But we're talking about a veteran of over 10 years in Mark Hauss.
Absolutely. And now Marcus Zeal getting himself up. Takes him down. Mark Hauss. Bulldog. And we might be looking for the end here. Running senton. Is it over? 1, 2, 2.5.
And I'll tell you, not only is it great to see Mark Hauss back, but who's probably happy about this? Sean Carr, Axel Lennox, Elijah St. James. They have another ally now.
Absolutely.
In this war against the Salt City Killers.
We never know what John Moose might have in the vortex here. The Falcon Ivory arrow there, the cover, and nothing there. Mark Hauss kicks out. I can't even get my words out. I'm just so excited because we never know who's going to pop up at this point.
Yeah, great to see Mark Hauss today. There might be more surprises. I have no idea. I get here. Johnny Moose can't even tell me he was in matches. I'm just going with the fly here.
Absolutely. And look at this. Has him up. Backbreaker, back suplex into a neck breaker. Mark Hauss. It's his house tonight. Oh, wait a second. Are you kidding me? Mark, he just got the victory. And now we got an assault on Mark Hauss to return. The return match has been soiled by the Assault City Killers. He just got the victory, and now he's gonna get a beatdown after a return match here. We haven't seen him in years. And here we go, double team perhaps. Double choke slam. We need to get some help out here or something. Mark Hauss is in trouble. And there seems to be a pattern of the Salt City Killers going for a beatdown after every match. The numbers are growing. And look at this, brainbuster by Markus Zeal, sending a message to Xcite Wrestling and the roster. And now he's counting the, stop it, come on, the match is already done. Now he's saying he's the winner of the match. It wasn't official, the bell was over. Mark Hauss already got the victory. And now he's just stepping over the 10-year veteran. Are you kidding me? We need to get some help here from Mark Hauss. What a return match. But the celebration was soiled by the Salt City Killers. I can't believe this. He gets the ovation from the fans. We want to thank everybody here for joining us on night 2 of Xcite Wrestling's 11th